How y'all feeling today? I know it's kind of late, but we on. We on. We on. We are on. And I got some questions coming up, so give me just a moment to get live kicking into gear. We're gonna get this thing proper latte. Gotta get my mom to get everything up. Hope everybody's doing good today. I'm gonna be on for like an hour. Had some delays along the way. It's called human nature. So don't trip. And I'm gonna get back to this regular scheduled programming. Let's see what's gonna be the topic of the day. Hmm. What's happening? I just coming on. I had a crazy situation. Um, it's a crazy situation because my bus was a trip today, and I was supposed to have been back, and stuff was crazy, and it's just crazy today. But anyway, I am here now. Thank you for coming on. Bear with me. Crazy today, but anyway, I am here now. Thank you for coming on. I just gotta get some stuff organized. What's up? Everybody here. Thank you. Oh, timing couldn't be better. Thank you. What's up? Everybody here. Thank you. Cause I just got on. You could tell because I was on the bus, rocking my mask today. Crazy day. Crazy day. Crazy day. I was at the bus stop. I was at the bus stop waiting for like an hour. And you know a Negro. I called. So anyway, I had to go. I'll let him know. So anyway, I had to go. I'll let him know. What Lakers legend didn't check LeBron? What Lakers legend didn't check LeBron? What Lakers? I remember the Alabama fight. Who didn't check him? Who? Who? Who didn't check him? Cause I know. First of all, I already told you that Magic is sold out, so I hope you're not expecting nothing from Magic. Cause I know. First of all, I already told you that Magic is sold out. We love Magic because he was great and he was magical, but he ain't never been called out for his shuffling. But he ain't never been called out for his shuffling. He owns like 15% of everybody he go to without no ownership. He owns like 15% of everybody he go to without no ownership. And he sure got that old grin. I know. I know. I know. Because Jenny busted because they bought and paid for. Because see, the only and you remember the one, you know who called out the Lakers? You know, give me a name and I'll tell you what happened to him. You know, give me a name and I'll tell you what happened to him. Because there was one Laker, former Jerry West. And you saw Jerry Jersey. Jenny Buss was hating. Now they first of all, Jersey, Jenny Buss was hating. Kareem ain't gonna say nothing. Magic ain't gonna say nothing. Now they first of all, James Worthy be halfly shuffling and acting. He can't make up his mind where he gonna go with it. James Worthy be halfly shuffling and acting. He can't make up his mind where he gonna go. Shaq be throwing subtle shade. He would have checked the Lakers. I don't know who you is, Hankerson Parking Opening. So if you're in the wrong spot, you can keep it moving. We're doing a live stream over here. Cause cause we're doing a live stream here. We're talking about basketball, Hollywood, different things. Politics too. So if you don't know where you are, ease on down. Kobe would have said something about LeBron and that mess. It's embarrassing. Cause you don't mean to tell me that Luka Doncic all fat and Stephen A. said that garbage. Wow. What's it right? This I got some streams. This thing is ranked and funny today. My buffering is acting up. Bear with me. I got some streams. This thing is ranked and funny today. Martin. So I'm gonna address that about Martin Lawrence. He did run all crazy behind Tisha Campbell. He be lucky he ain't got me too. If you want to know the truth, if I was to address it about Ari Lennox, I can't say it didn't because Martin Lawrence. I'm gonna tell you something. That whole thing with Tisha Campbell. If they really was to go after him, oh, she was overrated. I got a lot of stories about Tisha Campbell. A lot. I'll go back with Tisha, y'all. And back when she and Lenny Kravitz used to be together before Lisa Bonet. That's another. I got a lot of stories about Tisha. And for the record, Martin's ex-wife, what was it? His ex-wife looked like Tisha. And then she broke up with him and she married him. It was crazy. So Martin is very lucky. And for the record, Martin's ex-wife, what was it? Looked like Tisha. So I'm trying to tell you, he's very lucky he didn't get taken out. It was crazy. So Martin is very lucky. Well, not with Tisha at the time, but but what I'm saying, Martin is very lucky he didn't get me too. He's very lucky. Because if they came after Cosby or came after Eddie Murphy, they could have came after Martin Lawrence. Well, not with Tisha at the time. I'm telling you. But what I'm saying, Martin has some stuff with him, y'all. You know how they be taking brothers out when they come stock you up? Martin would be on that hit list, y'all. I'm telling you. Martin has some stuff with him, y'all. Just saying. You know how they be taking brothers out when they come stock. But believe me, Martin would be on that hit list, y'all. Oh yeah. But I mean, I'm talking about that Me Too situation. You know where I'm going at. Just saying. Because Martin, they had lawsuits, yo. Yeah. Yeah, I broadcast of it. I don't know. What movies was she in? Because I can't remember her. I broadcast of it. Me too. What movies? I don't know what her best movie was. You tell me. I don't know. Oh, well, that's a long time ago. I mean, tell me. Because that's a long lifetime ago. But Morgan Freeman and that, like I say, she didn't have much of a career than she did. And Michael much of a career than she did. And Michael Imperioli was in there too. He had the shag from the Sopranos. He was in there when he was real young. He had the shag. So those were like the noticeable people that I remember from that movie, besides Morgan Freeman and Robert Guillaume. Oh, you know. And I haven't really watched Lean on Me in about years. And she probably got typecast. She got typecast. So you know. Because I'm being honest with you. I'm gonna keep it 100. I can't really even think about what she did. Because when you ask me about certain people, I do have to look her up. Next time I come on, I'll look her up. I'll do some detective. See if I. Because there's only one Karen White that I remember. She was a singer. If you must know. Because there's only one Karen White that I remember. She was a singer. And she faded. And she faded as far as the mainstream like 30 years ago. So. She faded as far as the mainstream like 30 years ago. She still does a little touring with O'Brien, the singer. Why Babyface won't put her on stage with him, I don't know. Touring with O'Brien, the singer. Why Babyface won't put her on stage with him, I don't know. I don't know. But anyway. I try to do my best if I can remember some of these folks, but you gotta remember when you asking me somebody that's almost like second, third tier, especially when they weren't even the main person in the film, I gotta do some mental homework. Especially when they weren't even the main person in the film, you know. I gotta do some mental homework. And I like Lean on Me, but I didn't watch it regularly. And I like Lean on Me, but I didn't watch it regularly. James Earl Jones. Because he matched Morgan Freeman for the voice. He was strong on theater. Because he matched Morgan Freeman for the voice. And he was in Star Wars. His voice was, remember, see, this is CNN. I mean, he was Eddie's daddy and Coming to America. I mean, James Earl Jones. Eddie's daddy and Coming to America. I mean, Morgan had a great career, but I think James Earl Jones towers over him. The reason why I say this is because James Earl Jones was doing it before. He was one of the first brothers out there, you know. The reason why I say this is think about getting benefited from him. I mean, I think Morgan Freeman got more memorable movies. Okay, I'll say that. Shawshank Redemption. Think about getting benefited from him. I mean, I think Morgan Freeman got more memorable movies. Okay, but James Earl Jones got range. Shawshank Redemption. James Earl Jones got range though. But James Earl Jones got range. You know, and I a bit more than Morgan did. But that's a good question, though. Who had more impact? I will use that for a future. Thank you. That's a good question. Let me use that for a future one. That's a good question, though. Who had more impact? I will use that for a future. Thank you. That's a good question. Because that never comes, you know. Impact. Two deep voice brothers who do narrations. Yeah. But if I was a betting person, I'd probably, for me, I'd have to say James Earl Jones. Because Morgan did Driver Miss Daisy, and some of that stuff he done has been corny. For me, I'd have to say James Earl Jones. Because Morgan did Driver Miss Daisy, and some of that stuff he done has been corny. I mean, I got a hood classic with Claudine with James Earl Jones, and then I got the Great White Hope when he was portraying Jack Johnson, and he was very theater. So And then I got the Great White Hope when he was portraying Jack Johnson. Yeah, movies I like. And he was very theater. So I like the Great White Hope when he was portraying Jack Johnson. Yeah, movies I like. 50-50 on this Hollywood lazy robots and remakes. Y'all know Hollywood is lazy. Who y'all playing with? Y'all know Hollywood is lazy. I can't believe people got 50% on this one. 50-50 on this Hollywood lazy robots and remakes. Y'all know Hollywood is lazy. Hollywood don't want nothing original. Y'all know Hollywood is lazy. I can't believe people got 50% on this 50-50 on this Hollywood lazy robots and remakes. Y'all know Hollywood is lazy. Hollywood don't want nothing original. Okay, if anybody's still on, let me know. It's getting quiet again. If you please feel free to hit them comments, hit the likes. Okay, if anybody's still on, let me know. Because if I don't hear nothing next 10 minutes, I'm gonna call it a day. I know I was on late, but I need to know if people are on. Please feel free to hit them comments, hit the likes. Okay, if anybody's still on, let me know. Because if I don't hear nothing next 10 minutes, I'm gonna call it a day. I know I was on late, but I need to know if people are on. Because I gotta go do some videos. I gotta go do some videos. So what's up? Just looking to see if anybody want to talk. So what's up? Oh, it's Sidney Poitier in the blowout. Come on now. Billy D was a leading man, imagery wise. Oh, it's Sidney Poitier in the blowout. But he didn't have no depth. It was just all about the eye visual. Sidney Poitier was a leading man. Sidney Poitier. I like Billy D a lot, and I thought Billy D was a good actor. But Sidney in the blowout. I like Billy D a lot, and I thought Billy D was a good actor. But Sidney in the blowout. It was all right. I saw it. I wasn't blown away by it. It was all right. I saw it. I wasn't. I mean, it made Leonardo DiCaprio look older, and they gave Brad Pitt some character, but I wasn't like, Al Pacino was kind of a bit over the top. I wasn't really. I mean, it made Leonardo DiCaprio look older, and they gave Brad Pitt some character, but I wasn't like, Al Pacino was kind of a bit over the top. I wasn't really. That's a good one right here. Now, this is a good one. Amon is like exotic. Amon is exotic, but Beverly Johnson had a certain knockout about her. Amon is like exotic. But if I'm going, okay, I always say I'm never going to, it's never no drinking. It's like drink champs. So I got to give Beverly Johnson just a nub because there was something about Beverly Johnson. I always say I'm never going to, it's never no drinking. It's like drink champs. So I got to give Beverly Johnson just a nub because there was something about Beverly Johnson. Hello, how you doing? Thank you for coming on. Welcome, Ashley Smith. Introduce yourself. Hello, how you doing? Thank you for coming on. Now, I saw Hollywood Once Upon a Time. I saw that a few months ago. Introduce yourself. And I watched Quentin's movies, and he's what I call a really good director. If you don't mind all the biting that he does. And I watched Quentin's movies, and he's what I call a really good director. If you don't mind all the biting that he does. Because if you didn't see Martin Scorsese, you really don't waste your time with Quentin per se. Because if you didn't see Martin Scorsese, you really don't waste your time on Quentin per se. What's that mean in English? I'm a foodie and support. I don't know what that means in English. Maybe for you, not for me. I was never blown away. I was never blown away. Oh, this is a yucky one because they both got hooked up in the. If you're asking me who's more attractive, Naomi Campbell. If you're asking me who's more attractive, Naomi Campbell. If you ask me who's got more talent, neither one of them. If you ask me who's got more talent, neither one of them. But who's more of a pimp? Me, who done gotten away with who's more of a pimp? Tyra keeps a hustle going, but I ain't feeling it though. Tyra keeps a hustle going, but I ain't feeling it though. She was always corny to me. She was always corny to me. Couldn't act. Whack TV show. Whack music career. Couldn't act. Whack TV show. Whack music career. Ran through a lot of cats too. Both of them. Both of them was on their back. Both of them on their back. Both of them was on their back. So I don't know. I mean, that's toughy. So I don't know. I mean, that's toughy. Okay. Got stuff I'm working on. But Charlene, you gave me some good ones for some future ones I'm gonna do. They're not coming right away, but they'll be coming in the future. They're not coming right away, but they'll be coming in the future. They are coming in the future. They are coming in the future. Because they were pretty good. Who's more beautiful to me? Who's more beautiful to me? Back in the day, I would have said Stacey Dash, but Chili held up better. So I have to say Chili. Because Stacey Dash done something, it doesn't look off. But back in the day, Stacey was bad back in the day. But back in the day, Stacey was bad back in the day. But neither one of them got no talent. So that's funny that the ones that you mentioned. But neither one of them got no talent. So that's funny. That the ones that you mentioned. That's funny. Well, cause she keeps herself. She has those features. She has some native, got native mixed with Ethiopian type features. She has got a very distinctive complexion and styling. Got a very distinctive complexion and styling. I always liked it about Chili. But she was used like an industry walking mat too, so I don't know what that means. But she was used like an industry walking mat too, so I don't know what that means. Because cats used her up and, you know. Because cats used her up and, you know. She's a marginal singer and she dances in routine. But if she had to depend, but let me tell you something. If she had to depend on having a solo career, she makes Ashanti look like Whitney Houston. She makes Ashanti look like Whitney Houston. Cause she ain't got the goods like that. They tried. Cause she ain't got the goods. She was messing with L.A. Reid, Pebbles' ex-husband, the label boss LaFace. And she was messing with Dallas Austin, the in-house producer on those records. And she messed with Usher. Pebbles' ex-husband, the label boss LaFace. And she was messing with Dallas Austin, the in-house producer on those. What you mean about to blow up again? There ain't gonna be no more blowing up. They don't have no jobs in Hollywood no more. What you mean blowing up? More like blown out. People don't even work in Hollywood no more. There ain't gonna be no more blowing up. They don't have no jobs in Hollywood no more. What you mean blowing up? People are shooting. People are doing videos and shooting places, other locations. They're not doing it in Hollywood no more. People are shooting. People are doing videos and shooting places, other locations. They're not doing it in Hollywood no more. I mean, business is big because they don't have it on the game like they once did. They don't have it on the game like they once did. Yeah, no, that's why the streaming. They're not. Even Trump was crying about it. They're not doing Hollywood stuff no more. Even Trump was crying about it. They're not doing Hollywood stuff no more. They're sending all. They're doing works overseas over places. They're sending all. They're doing works overseas over places. You remembered it ain't the same no more. I know. I know. Because everybody's doing Netflix movies, direct to DVD movies. They're not doing what you remembered. Because everybody's doing Netflix movies, direct to DVD movies. They're not doing what you remember. You know, there was a time when they had the game on lock. But there was a time. But there was a time when they had the game on lock. But you gotta remember now with the whole streaming and everything. But you gotta remember now with the you got two. Where's Ted at? Where's Ted at? Where's Ted? Where's Ted at? You got two. Where's Ted at? Where's Ted at? Because tell Arnell that Tubi time is what's up. Broke turkeys. Everybody making movies on Tubi. Tell Arnell that Tubi time is what's up. Broke turkeys. Everybody making movies on Tubi. Everybody making movies on Tubi. Okay. Not no more. It's not. You haven't been paying up with the. They're not getting the same juice that they once had. I've been keep up with that. They're not hitting it like they used to. Oh, Zora, but see, Zora got white ball. Zora got white ball. That's not a fair comparison, Charlene, because Terry got hoodwinked by that dude she married, but Zora just got ran out of Hollywood because of black folks. What's up, TSP? Thank you for coming on through today. What's up? If you ever watch, do me a favor, watch a show called Ashley Says So. Ashley Says So. She's got a channel on YouTube. What's up, TSP? She did one about Zori Neale Hurston. You need to check it out. She got hustle. She got. Do me a favor, watch a show called Ashley Says So. Let me see, who was it? It was W.E. Du Bois. She's got a channel on YouTube. W.E. Du Bois. She did one about Zori Neale Hurston. And black scholars ran her off. She got hustle. She got. So check that out. Glad to have you in here, TSP. I responded to your poll. Showtime wins. Now the Bulls did not excite me as a team. I'm sorry. Showtime. And I'm gonna tell you why Showtime in a blowout. Because it was the most fun basketball. Everybody played along with it. And let me tell you something. Yeah, Jordan was great. Pippen and Rodman did their thing and what they did, their triangle, right? But don't you know that Jerry Buss, he let Phil Jackson go to bring Mike D'Antoni back in 2011 so he could bring Showtime back? That's all you need to know. He won all the rings with Phil, but he wanted some Showtime back. Think about it. Think about it. But the people who are taking that poll ain't going to try to hear you, though. They ain't trying to hear that, though. Because he didn't like the slowness of it. He won all the rings with Phil, but he wanted some Showtime back. Telling you. Think about it. So, but the people who are taking that poll ain't going to try to hear you, though. They ain't trying to hear that. Yeah, yeah, so I saw your poll, but I'm just telling you. He wanted that fun back. Telling you. Mary Louise Masura got a Golden State Warriors logo. Yeah, so I saw your poll, but I'm just telling you. I mean, I tell 80s basketball is still the most fun basketball I ever saw. And it had everybody had identity and it played defense. You had to score, they clothesline you, and you had to up your style. Michael Jordan and Rodman both said that the 80, what they say, 83 to about 83 to 80, what they say, 84 to 93. They said it watered down the 90s. Oh, I know it did. Because that we had, you ain't, it's not that different in the sense that teams scored more points back then, despite the fact Adam Silver pimps the league to make them score more. They actually scored more back then. But they play defense. Hand check. You had room for everybody. You had room for everybody. You had Jordan, Dominique, Alex English, Bird, Bernard King, but you could still have Buck Williams. You could still have Charles Oakley. You could still have Anthony Mason. You could still have all that. Think about that NBA back then. You still had a Marcus Johnson. You had room. Charles Barkley. You have room for everybody. Moses Malone. You have room for everybody. This basketball is so fixed and fake. They tell you can't do, we can't have that. Think about that NBA back then. You still had a Marcus Johnson. You got guys who were versatile. You had physical. You had power. You had strength. This mess that they got now, it's fake now. They tell you can't do, we can't have that. Everybody got to shoot threes, and no, you know they make it like the guys got so much skill set, which they don't. You had physical, you had power. Yeah, they was, and they had identity. They had identity. Shoot, it's fake now. Now, granted, the West wasn't as deep as the East. I'll give you that, because the Rockets were the only thing that got through the Lakers. But hey, Milwaukee, Philly, Detroit, Boston, and even Cleveland was seen as the team of the '90s in the '80s. That's what I'm talking about. Ron Harper used to jump out the building. Rockets were the only thing that got to the Lakers, but hey, Milwaukee, that's some bad teams. Boston, and even Cleveland was seen as the and back then, when you brought a free agent, you were gonna win if you got the right guy. Moses went to the Sixers. Shoot. Dennis Johnson went to the Celtics. You know, different now. Yeah, but they didn't have a lot of competition. They camped out 9 times. When you go 9 finals in 13 years, you ain't exactly. I mean, Portland got them a couple of times, you know, but they ran it though. They ran it. Yeah, but they didn't have a lot of competition. Because the Spurs could only take 2 off of them. Utah and Dallas gave them a little bit, 1 year wonder type of thing. But the Rockets the only one that cracked through. They ran it though. They ran it. Nobody. No. You know what Keith Sweat said? Nobody. For a lot of reasons. Let me tell you why. Because you don't have a black female broadcaster that's come with everybody and grew up with. You know what Keith Sweat said? And nobody. And you're not growing with them. Oprah, you grew and watched over time. That ain't happening again. Because you don't have. If you go by regular season record, yes. But if we go by the totality, KD wasn't on that 73-9 team, though. And you're not growing with him. Now, if KD had been on that team, I'd give you an argument. He wasn't on that one. If you go by regular season record, yes. They didn't get the job done. It didn't mean a thing without that ring. They didn't win the ring. KD had been on that team, I'd give you an argument. He wasn't on that one. There'll never be another Oprah. They didn't get the job done. Because today, more people are trying to be more like Wendy Williams. They didn't win the ring. There'll never be another Oprah. Because today, more people are trying to be more like Wendy Williams. You know, there's the difference. More of them trying to be more like Wendy Williams. It's me. You know, when you ask people, be asking, is this going to be the next so and so and so and so? No. Is this going to be the next so and so and so and so? No. Well, that makes Draymond look like a sucker because he sat up there and slurps with him. Well, that makes Draymond look like a sucker because he sat up there and slurps. Because you, as a 73-9 is so rare to find, and you sat there and you got suspended. Now you all pally rally with him, and y'all hunky dory and all cool in the game. See that mess? Y'all hunky dory and all cool in the game. See that mess? He didn't shut down Steph. Steph shut down Steph. Steph was throwing bad passes. Kevin Love didn't do. First of all, I'm not gonna make no excuses, but Steph was hurt that situation. But he threw some bad errant passes. He threw some bad passes. That had nothing to do with no Kevin Love. He stood there throwing no look behind his back, hitting the water boy in the head, the Gatorade boy in the head, Peanut Man, Beer Man, all had hit in the head. Like, who are you throwing the ball to? Kevin Love ain't stop him. I'll give you this. He had a contribution in that series. I'll give you this. He had a contribution. But they still should have beat that butt. Yeah, I know. But they still should have beat that butt. Yeah, I know. But Kevin Love wasn't. It wasn't like, oh, he's a stopper. But Kevin Love wasn't. It wasn't like, oh, he's a stopper. Well, Charlene, this one is too easy. Of course, it's gonna be Oprah. Well, Charlene, this one is too easy. Of course, it's gonna be Oprah. Well, because let me get down to you. Cicely Tyson was a strong black female actress who. But she never had this critical acclaim where white folks was giving her Oscar nominations. So check off there for all that she did. Because Miss Jane Pittman should have won some awards. Precursor to Angela Bassett didn't get no love. Played everybody mama or somebody wife. And then you got Maya Angelou, premier poet. And very distinctive, etc. But ain't never. Now Oprah was. No. To an extent. But I wouldn't. But again, they didn't have no Kareem, and see that's the difference maker right there. Oh, thank you, TSPI. You know I got a lot of. Oh, thank you, TSPI. You know I got a lot of. What's he gonna do? Take a picture? What's he gonna do? Take a picture? Because he sure as heck ain't gonna play basketball with him. You do know that once the daddy's gig is up, Bronny gotta skedaddle. Hit that dough. With a good Lord split you. You know good and well that turkey ain't got no business on that play. Luka can lose pounds, but Bronny can't gain a game. Come on now. Make that logical. Shoot. Bronny still ain't gonna have a game. Shoot. Luka gonna come in there looking like Sean Bradley, got all skinny. With some, but that ain't gonna be no. That ain't gonna make Bronny better. Ain't nobody want that. Who you think gonna take Bronny's contract off? They know good and well when LeBron is done, that boy gone. Yeah. That was like insane. I'm like, men's health. Shoot. I mean, you know, if Kobe went after Shaq, what do you think he gonna say to Luka? And Luka younger, peaking his prime, 25, 26. Did you not watch that game 3 against the Timberwolves? Had all greasy up there, eating all greasy cheeseburger, all drinking beer. And Ed was just crawling, just clowning him, going by him, and he all bloated and fat, all sluggish. That was embarrassing. All sluggish and constipated. looking like Fat Elvis. Oh, I'm like, you don't get no. What you get some praise? You getting praise for your job as a basketball player. You don't get no. What you get some praise? This is the NBA. This ain't golf. You ain't John Daly. This is the NBA. This ain't golf. You ain't John Daly. You eat all the cheeseburger and drink all the beer you want. But that's why your butt got knocked out in the first round. Got a gentleman's suite. You eat all the cheeseburger and drink all the beer you want. But that's why your butt got knocked out in the first round. That's why Anthony Edwards said peace. He pieced you out. He can't shoot though. That's why Anthony Edwards said peace. He pieced you out. Marcus Smart can't shoot. He can't shoot though. That's why Boston let him go. And you can tell he's kind of being turned all over because he couldn't even fit with Memphis. He's kind of being turned all over because he couldn't even fit with Memphis. He should have been able to play with John Morant. You know, and I don't know how many chances he gonna keep getting. Been able to play with John Morant. Because if he messes up with Luka, his butt gonna probably be somewhere where you ain't gonna hear from him. It's gonna be some scrub team. Because think about it, you with Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, then and now you got Luka and LeBron that's clown you. So now you got Luka and LeBron that's clown you. So he ain't gonna have but some more chances to keep messing up. So he ain't gonna have but some more chances to keep messing up. But that's how I feel about him too, cause he jived. He jived. That's how I feel about him too. I'll be on here for another 30 more minutes. I got 30 more minutes today, so let's do it. Let's get 30 more minutes out. I'll be on early tomorrow though. I'll be on here for another 30 more minutes. I got 30 more minutes today. I'll be on early tomorrow though. Get 30 more minutes out. I'll be on early tomorrow though. I'll be on here for another 30 more minutes. So let's keep them questions coming. I'll be on early tomorrow though. Let me check this poll out. 50-50. Wow. So let's keep them questions coming. Let me check this poll out. 50-50. Wow. I'm surprised, but I'm not. Okay. You actually asked me about those three as dancers? You asked me about those three? It's in that order. And James Brown. James Brown's impact towers over both of them too. Dancers? Tina was bad for what she did. And Tina was, Tina's a nice second. I liked him as an entertainer what he did, but it's not even up for discussion. Tina was bad for what she did. It's in that order. It's in that order. Tina was, Tina's a nice second. I like him as an entertainer what he did, but it's not even up for discussion. James Brown was just 10. It's in that order. James Brown's one of the 10 most influential artists from head to toe. And you put James Brown's catalog up, James Brown tear both of them up. But Tina's probably like the baddest female on the stage. I give you that. And you put James Brown's catalog up, and Hammer can move. But Tina's probably like the baddest female on the stage. I give you that. But James winning that argument. And Hammer can move. James winning that argument. I had to connect all my other apps so I can check out the live stream if they choose to. So I can check out the live stream if they choose to. Other apps so I can check out the live stream if they choose to. well, okay. If we're in a understand, we weren't in a fair world. In a fair world, it's Josephine Baker. But in a white man world with the country, it's Marilyn Monroe. Okay? In a fair world, because Josephine Baker went over to France, it was huge. But in a white man world with the country, it's Marilyn Monroe. And I just had to keep that 100. But in a fair world, Josephine Baker went over to France, it was huge. Because Marilyn Monroe, because she and that's the romanticism at 36. Marilyn Monroe, because she and you know, and she's an okay actress. She's an attractive woman, but they gonna romanticize blonde. And she's an okay actress. You know, it's got nothing to do with the chain appeal. They gonna romanticize blonde. Josephine Baker was dancing with bananas on the tailpipe, so you know. It's got nothing to do with the chain appeal. They gonna romanticize blonde. Josephine Baker was dancing with two different types of appeal, and they think Mae West was flipping on both sides, but Josephine would win. In the fair world, Josephine Baker versus Carmen Jones. Dorothy Dandridge. Now that would be one. In the fair world, Josephine Baker versus okay, if you had to argue for the Bulls over Showtime, what would you say? Okay, I can make a good counter argument for the Bulls over, and I'll tell you why. If you had to argue for the Bulls over Showtime, what would you say? I think you know how the Pistons got physical. We're talking about when Magic Johnson got hurt, but they were able to match them even in the '88 series, which was taken by from them. I think that the zone triangle, if Jordan and Pippen could interrupt Byron Scott, James Worthy, AC Green, they might could offset some of Magic's flow motion. They might could offset some of Magic's flow motion. And make Kareem pretty much force him to be more of a power game. And make Kareem pretty much that's how you would beat him. Phil would have to do him like he did Shaq, have to rough him up. And they have to get physical with him. Slow the game down. Phil would have to do him like he did Shaq, have to rough. And then he would have to hope that they got the Bulls, the Bulls got the Lakers on the bench. And then he would have to hope that they got the Bulls, the Bulls got the Lakers on the bench. But I think the Lakers would tear that butt up, though. But I think the Lakers would tear that. So that's how I look at it. But they'd have to play them a half court brand of basketball. So that's how I look at it. They would have to put Scotty on Magic. They would have to defend. They'd have to catch James Worthy. They would have to spot him up, Byron Scott. They couldn't let him go on Showtime though. Couldn't let Kareem whip that rock around. AC Green would be a problem. That's the X factor that we ain't even talked about. Because Horace Grant would have to ball there. So you know, the Lakers bench in the 80s, that's one of the things that Pat Riley did so well. He kept fresh facing Michael Thompson, Bob McAdoo. That's one of the things that Pat Riley did so well. So he kept fresh facing Michael Thompson, Bob McAdoo. You know. So I mean, he even had Vlade Divac looking legit. So you know that dude's bad. Come on, Phil. So you know that dude's bad. Come on, Phil. Yeah, so we got some nice lively debates going on here. I can argue for both sides, as you know. I just like everybody else, we have our biases, but I can argue for the other side. That's a good question you asked me. Just like everybody else, we have our biases, but I can argue for the other side. I can definitely, I can see both sides. That's a good question you asked me. Because the Bulls got a lot of their styling off the Pistons. Because the Bulls got a lot of their styling off the Pistons. When you're running a heavy two guard and non-traditional center, and you're throwing a lot of big bodies. When you're running a heavy two guard and non-traditional center, and you're throwing a lot of big bodies. That's the Pistons one. That's the Pistons one. No, I don't think his scoring prowess is underrated. I think the overall totality of his game is underrated. I think some turkeys need to go back to '89 when he played point guard and he started off with those triple doubles. That he could generate assists, that he could generate rebounds. I think people forget about him as a ball handler, that he could do other things. And that's what's been underrated. I think people forget about him because they've been up here with these dummy Scottie Pippen videos on YouTube. Somebody's up here editing the Scottie Pippen highlights, and I'm like, and Jordan still tore the butt up. And Jordan still tore the butt up. I would say music. And then you can debate sports and movies after that. Because comedy is more about where you are. That's a different animal. Because comedy is more about where you are. Sports can be debated on where, how people feel. Sports can be debated. Oh, it's hilarious because I'm be watching these videos. I did a video about David Robinson talking about when Jordan left, Scottie was the best player in the league and it was his team. I was like, David Robinson, Mr. Captain Admiral up here capping. I was capping hard. Who benefited the most from Michael Jordan's retirements too, by the way. Because they really went over backwards for David Robinson. Because they really went over backwards for David Robinson. Yeah, it's like they level Scotty tissue. That's why I call them Scotty tissue paper. Yeah, it's like they level Scotty tissue. That's what we used to call them, Scotty tissue paper. That's why I call them Scotty tissue paper. All that crying. Goodwill so this is the thing. I lived in Houston. And I remember when Moses Malone was working with him. And I know how educated he was. But I wasn't like, I know about his struggles and what he overcame to get to the States. But I didn't feel like I wanted to read anything on him. But I didn't feel like I wanted to read anything on him. Yeah. Yeah, I got about 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes and I'm going to call it a day. 10 more minutes and I'm going to call it a day. Well, he was. That's one of the reasons why I don't rank him high over in the top 5 of my centers. Because a lot of people don't really... They look at it because he had that outing against Shaq, and they look at his footwork and his athleticism. But Wilt Chamberlain, his book, Who's Running the Asylum, which no one talks about, Wilt broke it down about Hakeem's deficiencies. He said mentally he wasn't tough and he couldn't rank him higher over Shaq. And I felt the same way because he was trade bait for a lot of the late 80s. Him and Ralph Sampson didn't really exist, and he just was like not really flipping. The one you can blend everything in? Probably music. Because music goes with movies. Athletes want to be entertainers and sing or rap, and then music and comedy. So there you go. If I was going to blend, I'd say music. Because if you go around the world, there's different ways people play sports. If you go around the world, there's different comedians and styles that don't fit. And you go around the world with movies, it hits different. But music is a universal theme. That's how I see it. The problem with movies, with your argument, is this. You go to different places and countries, they're not the same as you see them in the States. They don't operate like that. And so movies might be period pieces or they might be this. They're not gonna have the same hit. Whereas with music, you could take that anywhere and make a hit. If I put music from Chariots of Fire with the athletic runners, that was used in the movie. Work. Sports and the movies with music. Last comedian you like. There you go. That's why when I can't think of what I was gonna say, but uh it's gonna come back to me train of thought. Somebody I don't know if I was gonna say about Eddie Murphy, but it's reflective of that. But it's tough. It's tough to sell. It's tough to sell. But it's tough to sell music. I mean, everything else without music. Excuse me. That's everything I'm just saying. Mm. Anyway, just looking to see if I see anything else coming about. Yeah, I know what. What you'll tell me. I know what. Tell me what. Tell me what. I'm not leaving for another 15 minutes, but tell me what you tell me. Go ahead. Give it to me in 10 minutes. You know what, Max? What? I have a theory before you leave. What? I know what. What you'll tell me. I know what. Tell me what. Tell me. I'm not leaving for another 15 minutes, but tell me what you tell me. Go ahead. Give it to me in 10 minutes. You know what, Max? What? I have a theory before you leave. What? Oh yeah, because Jenny doesn't have any more. She's a married woman. She's tired of the politics. Um, it's not it's not the same no more. Uh, and she's still gonna be on board, but it's not the same. Oh, of course, an inside trade. That's a good move. And she's still gonna be on board, but it's okay. Of course, an inside trade. That's a good move. You know what? I'm gonna do a video about it. If you want me to, I'm gonna do a video about it because that was that's a good call. Would there people? Would there be a? Yeah. There would be. Yeah, that's a good call. There would be a parallel. Would there people? But she ain't really benefited from her. It ain't really been nothing, no, really. There would be a parallel. I think that if Adam Silver had told LeBron James, you put your money in and you get a team in Vegas and we throw Luka in, that may have been interesting. I think that if Adam Silver had told LeBron James, you put your money in and you get a team in Vegas and we throw Luka in, that may have been interesting. But this was already a fix. Yes, you're probably right. Yeah, I'm not arguing because Adam Silver is a lawyer, just like David Stern was. But this was already a fix. Yes, you're probably right. Yeah, I'm not arguing. Yeah. Okay, I don't know what FXX is about. Just like David Stern was. I mean, it is entertainment. And the Shaq always likes to say, "Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?" It is entertainment. And the Shaq always likes to say, "Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?" And they do whatever they got to do. I think that your theory is right. I might make a video about it. I think your theory is right. And they do whatever they got to do. Because they gave the Mavericks the #1 draft pick. Right. I might make a and Cooper Flag is American as apple pie and white milk and apple pie. So you think that's by accident? I don't think so. They gave the Mavericks the #1 draft. And people are clowning Anthony Davis like he's some buster. And I'm like, no, AD can stay healthy. American is that. But the problem with AD is this. Healthy or not, he doesn't. So you think that's by he doesn't sell no jerseys. No one feels AD. That's why that's one of the reasons why he got traded. Besides being a little older and his health issues. Like, now AD can stay healthy. But he injury prone and he ain't he doesn't generate no hype. They tried and he was dry. So him getting traded wasn't no surprise. He doesn't. You know. He doesn't sell no jerseys. No one feels AD. That's why that's one of the reasons why he got traded. You know, other things. He's injury prone, and he right. But he doesn't. He dry. He was like a Jerry Curl with no juice. Other things. But he's in a doesn't have the depth. He doesn't have the. But yeah. So I got about 3 more minutes before I'm gonna call it a day. 3 more minutes. So let's get some more conversation going. About 3 more minutes before I'm gonna call it a day. 3 more minutes. So let's get some more conversation. 3 more minutes. Let's get some more conversation. Yeah. I think that if he has some personality and he can stay healthy, you know. But even though he was born in LA, I know he born in Chicago. He never was LA. Personality and he can stay healthy. Just you know. Even though he was born in LA, he's a sidekick to a sidekick. Because they're going for more lifestyle. Some of them are going for more education. Because they're going for more lifestyle. Some of them didn't want to be tied down like their mothers and grandmothers. And some of them just out here just having fun. Some of them didn't want to be tied down like their mothers and grandmothers. And some of them just out here just having fun. And so the institutional marriage ain't for everybody. And so the institutional marriage ain't for everybody. And so the institutional marriage ain't for everybody. Yeah. That's my best educated guess. Yeah. That's my best educated guess. That's my best educated guess. Okay, look like we're doing pretty good tonight. Okay, look like we're doing pretty good tonight. Yeah. I will be back on tomorrow, like I said. So I'll be looking for me a little bit early. If everything goes right, I'm on early tomorrow. I will be back on tomorrow, like I said. So I'll be looking for me a little bit early. If everything goes right, I'm on early tomorrow. Appreciate everybody that came through. Appreciate everybody that came through. Keeping it funky. Appreciate you. Thank you for coming by, TSP, because I be digging your polls and your questions and everything, and glad to have you stop through. I be digging your polls and your questions and everything, and glad to have you. CC's always cool, always cool. I be digging your polls and your questions and everything, and glad to have you. CC's always cool, always cool. It's hard to say because it's crack. There's a lot of them. They all bad. You could say fast food too. It's hard to say because it's crack. There's a lot of them. They all bad. You could say fast food too. It's hard to say 'cause it's crack. There's a lot of them. They all bad. You could say fast food too. It's hard to say 'cause it's crack. Yeah, it's a man world. No doubt. Okay, I got 1 more minute. It's a man world. No doubt. So I just want to take time, appreciate everybody that came through. Thank you, Tia, Charlene, TSP, Arnell. I think we had a couple trolls. Can't tell. Thank you, Tia, Charlene, TSP. Give everybody a shout out for some good questions. I think we had a couple trolls. Can't tell. I appreciate everybody. Shout out for some good questions. I appreciate everybody. Shout out. Yes. Take it easy. And I will be back. Hopefully another day. Hearing some voices talking. So back. Hopefully another day. All right now. Hearing some voices talking. So back. Outside. All right. Peace the best. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out one time. Peace. Peace the best. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out one time.